everyone, so we're going to do our basics of climbing. So there's going to be a few climbing prep exercises as well as just breaking down how to climb the pole properly and what you need to do for your arms, your core, and then of course the position of your legs. So the first thing that we're going to work on is the positioning of the legs. So understanding how to press into the pole and use the legs to help to get up. So we're going to start with one leg in the back. You bend your knee and make sure that your knee is at least hip height or a little bit higher is ideal. From there you can start with the flexed foot. Just remembering that over time you want to make sure you're using your leg and not so much just your foot and ankle. So from here, the side of your leg all the way down from your ankle or from your side of your knee to your ankle is pressing against the pole. Make sure that you're bending your knee enough so the side of your leg is coming to the pole and you're not pressing against your knee pad. From here, you're turning to face the pole so your hips should be square. Your hands can come to the front, so just above hip height. Press into the bar with your leg and pull down with the arms, thinking about bringing your chest to where your hands are. Your hips are going to lift and then come back down. We're not going to do anything just yet with the bottom leg, focusing on getting up that first time. Up and down. Your back leg can go back or your back leg can go forward. So do about 10 of those on each side. You can adjust your leg every time if you need, just making sure to keep that connection all the way down. And then of course, we got to repeat on the other side. Alright, so that's our very basic climbing prep exercise, and you'll notice that it's quite hard. So as you continue to learn to climb, those you want to continue to do because they're going to challenge you the most and continue to build that strength in the arms, your core, and the leg position. So from here, we're going to take that first leg again in the back. Think pull down, lift up. This time your back leg is going to come to the front of the pole, pressing against your calf, and making sure that the knees and your feet are in line with each other. So, push your back leg, reach up, pull down, hips come up, front leg squeezes against the bum. So notice how my hips are up, pull comes up the thigh, other leg comes to the front, and you hold. You can stay here, maybe take one hand, opposite hand, step down from the front leg and then the back leg. Let's do that 2 more times on this side and then go to the other side. So think about tucking your hips under slightly, squeeze your bum, and make sure that you're holding. Step down, and then step the other leg down. One more time on this side. So we're going to repeat that, moving into the other side. Try and switch what hand is on top. Usually you want to think whatever leg is in the back, that hand should be on top. basics of second climbing, so how you would work through doing a second climb. Now this should not be something that you're doing right away, so don't worry. I'm putting it in this video so you can start to build it over time. Your first climb is a full sequence of what we just did. Pushing down, pull up, front leg comes up. From there, walk your hands back up. Think of pulling down. You're going to lift your back leg first. Push your hips back. Trap with your front leg to climb up. So I'll go over that again. Your first climb, push in, pull down, come up. Walk your hands up, lift your back leg, push, move your hips back, and then your front leg comes back in front, and then you lift your hips all the way up. Think of it like an inchworm. So you came down and up, just like we did on the floor. Down and up. Then you can walk your hands down, step off. Good. So I'll show that on the other side as well. Good. So the more focus that you put on using your core, finding the leg position, keeping your hips where they need to be, making that inchworm motion, the stronger your climbs will get, and the less focus you'll put on pulling with the arms. It'll be a full body movement. So to go over a couple things that you can do to strengthen your climbs. Start with the feet at the floor. Bend your knees, squeeze against the pole. The most important part with climbing is continuing to squeeze using your inner thighs, keeping the legs nice and tight. So as you squeeze, sink your hips down and then pull yourself back up. You can even take your arms off at the top to make sure that you have that balance. Down and up. Down and up. So continue to build your climbs, work through the leg positioning, do those climbing prep exercises, and you will have your climbs in no time. Thanks for joining this video, and I'm sure I'll see you in the next one.